It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys come in with just one loss on their record, 8-1 through 9 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A short throw caught by Andrews. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Lamar going to give this to Ali. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Well, this defense for the Browns, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop it right at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set.
They go play action now. Sanders. That is incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Sanders. He's going to air one out. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Now 2nd and 9. Throwing, Sanders. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshawn Jenkins, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. You look at this Browns defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
A gain of 15. And the Ravens first down.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And the Browns first down.
Let's go. To throw again, here's Sanders. Looking for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Give up the middle, Jenkins. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Let's go now.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. An inside run with Jenkins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
Ready.
They'll try it now with Jenkins. And this time he is in. Crenshaw Jenkins. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win, and the defense is covering.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Now is a punter, Jordan Stout. This is taken at the 18. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Go.
On the handoff is Jenkins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Big A. Sean Robinson has made a career of this. Another tackle for loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
18, 5 in. Ready.
Here's Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
That is caught. He's into space past the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And with the yards gained on that last catch, this will officially be a 1,000-yard season for him as he's able to cross over that threshold here. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Second down and 3. Now Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Check. Crack all 80.
They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
6-yard line.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and goal. Sanders to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't think it was school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
Yards on the play. First down. First and 10. 15-yard line.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Jackson. And it's caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal, Baltimore.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Cleveland offense ready to go. To throw now, here's Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. Looking to throw. Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson from the shotgun. The short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Throwing is Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And it's Joe Burrow. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Bengals get the W by 2 touchdowns. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's the rookie who was the first tight end taken in the draft, Colston Loveland. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Bears win.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader. in rushing touchdowns. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10.
Back to throw. Sanders. That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard
Let's go now. Ready.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
At his 49-yard line.
On the ready.
Brings up 3rd down.
Johnny Lyons. Let's go.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Looking to throw. Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
But once again, it's Mitchell. And some room to work. And running with power here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Jeremy Chin there defensively. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. This one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up. But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now it's Judkins. 66 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. 2nd and 9.
Come on, go.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Out of the gun here, Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson. Oh, what a juke into space. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
First down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, Buffalo 18, Buffalo 80.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This one finds McConkey. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
What's up, Taco? Thank you.
And able to get this out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Jackson now. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Let's go.
Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
A give up the middle. Jenkins. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Ready, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Browns. First
Ready.
down.
Ready.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Get it.
Throwing, Sanders. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've
Didn't
seen
get a touchdown watch.
but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Sanders. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Go.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Over the middle, it's complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard
Sanders going to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now it's Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Mason Graham. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Ravens on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, they're a good team too, so it's a pretty good win here. If we win this, we're in the lead for the division.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. He's in the space past the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down at a yard. Mitchell now off the option. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hand. Team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for David Njoku.
Down.
Gabriel looking to throw. And it's a fumble. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go. Cut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man. And it's a pretty good return.
Take care, Taco. Take it easy.
29.
Thank you.
The Ravens offense back out there. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw is Jackson. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carson Schlesinger in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Go now. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To throw, Gabriel. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing, Jackson. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Connecting with Andrews. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. And he'll be taken down here. And that is how this one is going to come to an end. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Browns, The great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they suffered just their second loss as they dropped to 8.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready? Come on, set. 60 Eagles, go. Here we go. 60 by 6. Hut, go. Ready. Hut, hut. Ready. Down. Let's go now. Let's go. Here we go. Shot. Hut. Let's go. Set it. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Ready. Set it. Come on. Hut, hut.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Trey Tucker to return it. This makes it up to the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Give him about 3 on that first down carry. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another one for Junkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns first down.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 47.
On the give, here's Junkins. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Johnson up the middle. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40.
First down.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. A man of 11 on the play.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6. And the Raiders 8 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Dylan Laube on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith. And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
And the Raider first down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He keeps it and takes off. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Giving this to Jeanty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Sanders. This one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
They connect on the deep shot. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
34 yards.
Come on. Ready?
First down.
From the gun, Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
That's caught. He found some space. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pull out in front further, 13-zip. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Laube with the return. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. It's an option right that begins this drive. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Incomplete.
A.J. Cole on the punt.
In punt
And they could
formation
really
for
use a
the
good one
Raiders.
here. Looking to return from the 29. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Throw now with Sanders. Into the screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's the end of one here. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Back to Genty. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Smith to the air now. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Throw reeled in by Bear. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play.
13 yards.
And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
We give up the guts. It's Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Smith on 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Another game to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Intended target there was David Njoku. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go. It's Sanders. That one's caught. Judy has it. Space on the right. He's got room. Jerry Judy. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Laube with the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Now Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Sanders now.
At the 34-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 21.
Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. From the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Sit on. We're not even set.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A.J. Cole in
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Sanders trying to get everyone up to that line. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Setting up the running back screen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's going deep! And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead.
Raiders, nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Laube with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. That's Mayer, he's got it! And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
There we go, sit on.
Smith on 3rd and short. That's Lockett, he brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas, that's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Smith's gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Smith yet again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Again, it's Smith to the air. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. That seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is Xavier Worthy. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chiefs come away with a victory. They win by 6. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the second-year signal caller, Caleb Williams. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. The Bears up their mark to 7-4 with this win. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Jets. And this is LaJohntay Wester. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 58 yards for the score.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. I'll be with the return. Kicks away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Now motion the slot man right. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He'll get this to Tucker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. As the hook up again to Njoku. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He brings it in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And that was his 50th catch of the season. Pretty good total and a sign of just how valued he is as a part of this passing game. Nickel set here from the Raiders, 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So the Browns sending out Andre Schmidt on this 4th down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Schmidt connects, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, here's Smith with the screen play to Genty. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
There we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Up the sideline, past the 40. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down from the 42.
First down. A gain of 15.
To the air, Sanders.
First down.
It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Raiders get to it. And he's out in the clear. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half.
Ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Sanders back to throw. And has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
They'll work against the blitz. That's taken in by Tucker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
37. And the Browns, first down.
Ready?
Judkins out the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Laube with the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
And a Raider first down.
First down, Smith to throw. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, hey.
Here he goes, third and long. And this one is launched downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Formation for the Raiders.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Browns first down.
Ready! Ready!
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. Sanders setting the pass. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3. This lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Attacking 18!
Judkins headed right. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Get it! Get it!
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now!
They'll air it out on 3rd. Flush down now to his left. He's going to run for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th.
These touchdowns on the season haven't. Look the same, but boy, has he made a habit scoring touchdowns on the ground.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
To number 2, Ashton Jeanty. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
1. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Defense getting in on the farm block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Laube with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Smith coming off that pick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. You just couldn't quite find the connection.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Smith yet again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Smith. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Gabriel now. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drove down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Browns getting closer to their 10th win of the season. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. He finds space, middle of the field. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. His top target, Njoku, has another one. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 2nd and 3 now.
A gain of 17 yards brings up.
They're going to pass it here.
At the 19-yard line.
That's the hook up again to Njoku. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Come on, set, ready.
Gabriel here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Hut. Set.
From the gun, Gabriel. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Browns are running them out of the building. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Oh, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago. But some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Smith will try again on 2nd. Man downfield, and he finds Besh. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take 7 points off the deficit.
16. Raiders 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
They're on 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Gabriel. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Gabriel setting up to throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock.
go.